Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where I feel like we've turned the corner on this whole Space Elf League war thing. We've finally managed to wrap our heads around what's going on here, and I feel like we are currently kind of on top of it. So I'd like to take this fleet back. Actually, I was having it go back to repair at the Scott station, but I'm going to send it all the way to Tiana Vec to get that back under our control. Now, we're currently attacking in Kimithar, and we'll have no problem taking that down. We'll have that done shortly. There is this kind of small fleet attacking over here. There are multiple other fleets behind it, but none of them are particularly threatening. We also need to come take back the Dubious Abyss, and from there we... Now, overall goals for this war. If we were to win this war, what would be our preferred outcome? Absolute preference would be that we take these 5 systems here and allow us to condense these 3 defensive stations down to a single station at Karathor. That would be monumentally huge. Another big deal for us would be getting this pocket over here. For that to happen, we'd have to invade 3 worlds. I'm not sure how realistic that is, and I don't think we really have particularly good intel on their armies. Actually, we do. They don't have much. But we have no armies. None at all. We could recruit some over in, like, Hotrum. That wouldn't be too far away, and we could jump drive over there. No big deal. In fact, that might not be a terrible idea to get that going. So let's go into the actual planet here, and let's just recruit a couple of assault armies here. Or do we want clone armies? Clone armies will be better. So we'll just raise up, I don't know, something like a bunch of them. There, 15 should be good for now. Now, that's going to take 15 months to get those built. And the question is, how long is this war going to go? We're taking some war exhaustion hits, there's no doubt about it. We're not prepared to settle status quo here at this point, that's for sure. We're going to tick forward here, and these guys are arriving here right now. This station will be a bit rough for us to take over with this fleet, but for right now, that will be okay. We do have reinforcements on the way in over here, so that's good. And these guys are heading in. Excellent. So we're going to engage this station, and we should have no trouble taking this down. In theory. Where's our starbase under attack? Ah, yes, over here. So they have all of these little fleets coming over here. I'm not too threatened by that at this exact moment. I do want to keep an eye on this fleet here. I want these guys to come back to Tiana Vec, for sure. In the meantime, I would like to continue to reinforce the fleet. We do have a tradition available. And the question is, which of these would we go for? Unyielding? That would make our starbases better. And orbital bombardment damage, and war exhaustion gain minus 25%. That's actually huge. And defensive war bonuses. And plus 2 starbase cap and 50% starbase upgrade speed. I like it. We're taking unyielding. Okay, so with that done, we now have giga cannons, and are we going to take synthetics? Yeah, we'll take it, but we're not actually going to use the synthetic workers. So that'll be fine. The Kimithar station will be falling momentarily. So that's great. We do have a few locations over here that need work too. This Forge World, if I can get back to the planet summary, there we go. This Forge World needs a Ministry of Production. I don't think we can put one of those in yet. Let's double check that. Yeah, we need a planetary capital for that. So we'll just put in an industrial district for the moment. And yes, we are lacking an Ascension perk right now. I still want to hold that in reserve. Okay, so this station is now ours. We're going to enter orbit here and get a little bit of repair work done. We're also going to reinforce the fleet. Excellent. Energy credits from jobs finishing up. That's not really great. I'm not sure why I chose that previously. We really should be going for things like energy weapon damage right now. Cool. So, these guys have come in here. We have to go fight them. I would like to go back to Tiana Vec. We don't have the choice right now. Okay. We're going to be running short on consumer goods soon. That is definitely a bit of a concern. I'm actually going to jump drive over to Shetty here. And we're going to fight these guys. Over we go. Excellent. So we're going to hit here, and we'll have no trouble defeating these forces. If we can catch them. Which is a bit of a big if. We'll see how that goes. We're going to make our way through over here. And we've just got this one transport fleet for now. We are attacking over here. No problem whatsoever. Excellent. We'll make sure to take this back.
A station is under attack.
And then, there we go. We're going to move these guys over to the Dubious Abyss. Now, they're still going to be very close to over here. That'll be fine. Ooh, their Juggernaut is in Taramba right now. That has an effect on the landscape, actually. The Diamond Suffete is actually going to have to jump drive to Ginum. We cannot risk their Juggernaut taking this. And there's also some additional fleets there. We're just going to chill in orbit of Ginum for right now. And this is okay for the moment. So we're just going to chill there for right now. And we are... Actually, these guys managed to bypass us, which is very rude. Let's just chill over here. Take this back. Okay. Now, of course, we just jump drived, so we're going to be moving a little slow. That's fine. Naval cap is something that we need. So we'll take that.
Our star base is lost.
And we're going to hop down to Yoman. And we're going to take this back as well. We're going to see if we can catch this force, but I kind of doubt it, in all honesty. So these guys are just chilling up here for the moment. And the Topaz Suffete is, of course, going to make its way over here. Cool. So, they are heading this way. I want to go hit Taramba again. They're going to head out. That's okay. They can do that. They do have multiple fleets over here of reasonable strength, but again, I feel like we've turned the corner in this war. I would like to get our hands on another fleet, but we don't really have the capacity for that right now. So I just want to check. Yeah, we'll just reinforce this fleet for the moment. That'll do. Cool. And in we go, eventually. Eventually. Synthetic workers just finished up, and we're going to take Juggernauts ourselves at this point. That's 20 months out, and that is fine. So their Juggernaut withdraws to Berzoon. That's expected. Absolutely what we thought they'd do. I mean, I'd love to take out this force, but actually it might lose that fight. Interesting. What's our strength here? 18k? Yeah, we have to wait until our jump drive is done. Limbo technological advances. Yes, we will give this a go. We will attempt to revive them. What could go wrong? It finishes in 1 month. There's a lot of debris available, and that is true. But we're not really in a position to take the debris. So that's fine. We'll take this station out, no problem. Excellent. Now then. Their Juggernaut is actually alone in this system. It's leaving, though. So that's okay.
Not so special now, was it?
Well, the Ancient Aliens have fully regained consciousness, and we won't stand in their way. They'll go look for a new home elsewhere. Cool. That's fine. I do want to attack Berzoon. And I think I shall do it now. This is, I think, an okay time for that. These guys, they're going to have their jump drive. Okay. The Awoken. Yep. And where are they actually going to be? I'm not sure where they set out to, but they're around somewhere. So we've managed to attack over here with the Topaz Suffete. And they're going to move over this way and be able to reinforce in Berzoon. Now, we've pretty much wrapped up this theater of war. Or just about. This transport fleet is not yet fully recruited. And I want to take a look. Yeah, we've got 3 more to go here. And their current strength is 361. It's not amazingly strong. Ah, they're moving their reinforcements in. For right now, we're just going to chill here. Because we have another fleet that's going to be ready quite soon. And this fleet is 54k strong. So that is very, very good. We're going to make our way on up, and I do want to continue to reinforce this fleet over here if we can. No shipyard available, but maybe once we arrive. Take a look at that. Okay, the Topaz Suffete needs to move up over here. And then it and the Diamond Suffete are going to both hit Berzoon. Almost simultaneously. This is going to be catastrophic for Berzoon. They don't really have a chance here. Excellent. So our two fleets are engaging them, and this is actually going to cause their Strategic Coordination Center... Well, it's not really going to fall under our control, will it? But it's going to be hurt dramatically. So this is a very, very big loss for them. You can see here we're at 100% though. That's not great. They can enforce their peace anytime. Yeah, the Space Elf League is trying to get a status quo piece. To that end, if they enforce their status quo piece, well, first off, we need to get ourselves some consumer goods. If they enforce their status quo piece, this is not good for us over here. So, we need to make claims. Here. Here. And here. Make things look a little bit worse for them. They're going to get stuff up here if they enforce their claims. We'll see if they do. For the time being, these guys have nowhere to go other than into the Kimithar station, which will kill them. So we're going to go to Jebben's Maelstrom into Kyurem, and then we can jump drive back over and clean up some of this stuff if we have the time. Okay, so the Diamond and Topaz Suffete. The Diamond Suffete is going to back off to Taramba and reinforce. The Topaz is going to continue to push forward into Seoul. Cool. We have another 702 days until forced peace is possible, so we've got some time there.
Turn about. We cannot fight this foe.
Cool. The Diamond Suffete is going to actually jump drive over to the L cluster. Over to the L gate. And we're going to continue to reinforce it. There we go. So we move in over here. They have nowhere to run. Perfect. So we take that back. Now, the Diamond Suffete is going to pop out into the Dubious Abyss. We're going to start cleaning up some of this stuff over here. Cool. The Sol system is under our control. We will remain here for the moment with the Topaz Suffete, reinforce it, and we will repair that. Excellent. Okay. So we just took back Dubious Abyss. Now we can't jump drive over to Wayu, but that's okay. We can head down over this way. That's going to take a while to get there. We just jump drive, so we'll have to wait for that. Cool. So we see a few ships over here. Nothing too major. We do need to get Tiana Vec back, but I don't think they have it claimed, do they? No, as of right now, all they would get is Devasa and Shedi. So Devasa and Shedi are all they have claimed here. Interesting. Well, we'll get into position to deal with that, and they're attacking the XT-81 Singularity yet again with another small force. We can easily jump drive over there and defend that, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll continue to reinforce the Topaz Suffete. This will be a lot cleaner once we get this actually properly set up, that's for sure. These guys need to turn around and make for Devasa, and they can also continue to reinforce. So we're just pumping the ships out right now. There's a fleet up here that is strong enough to attack Kimithar. So that's something to keep in mind. And yeah, they have fleets coming down this direction, but there's not too much that they can do there. And yeah, they have a lot coming out of their mega shipyard. That's, again, to be expected. Now, here's the question. How much do they have on Berzoon? 283. I feel like that's attackable. We put in a general, and that general is going to be this guy. Excellent. These are going to jump drive into Berzoon, and they are going to immediately land on Detatok. That's the idea here. I want to get that Strategic Coordination Center under our control. That's a very high priority, actually. And we have 492 days until they can enforce peace. Where is that Diamond Suffete? It's so slow. It's still in terminal egress. Wow. It's so slow when it's on jump drive cooldown. So very slow. But that's okay. Cool. So we defended the XT-81 Singularity. We're going to take the Topaz Suffete down to Tiankavek and take that back.
Enemy landing party incoming.
In Lyceria Prime, huh? Oh, they are actually landing on Lyceria Prime? So they are. Okay. I didn't actually see an army going in there, but yeah, they do have some armies around. We really need our ships to actually get moving here. They're working on it, but they're a long ways away still. We do need a physics research, and we are going to have that be, I think, flash coolant too. How are we doing tech-wise? They're still superior to us. Okay. The moment we turn around and leave, they have another fleet ready to go into the XT-81 Singularity. It's just a tiny one, but they're there. Yeah, we failed to fend them off in Lyceria. That's not shocking. Okay. Now, would they take that? A new Pictish empire will be created as an ally or subject of Space Elf League out of 7 occupied Pictish systems. So we obviously need to take this territory back. Come on, Diamond Suffete. You can get there. How much longer? Okay, you're done with your jump drive cooldown. Good.
We have taken their planet.
Okay, so we've taken this over here, which means that we're going to get their mega structure. That's a huge deal. And then these guys, I want them to jump drive back to Trabano. And then from there, they're going to go through the gateway and make their way up this direction, right? That's the way they're going to go. So we're going to cut this force off. We're going to take out their battleship here. This is no problem. The battleship is donezo. And actually, this fleet came back in, although one of them went over this direction, which is not amazingly helpful for us. But we're cutting off their flow through Shedi, and that is good. So this flow is cut off.
Turn about.
And yeah, they're attacking the XT-81 Singularity again. Of course they are. They have roughly 1 trillion tiny little fleets. We're going to get some volatile motes in here. There we go. Get that sorted. Excellent. Now then, the Diamond Suffete has to pursue up this direction. We don't really have all that much of a choice. We have to clean this stuff up over here. Juggernauts are now done, and we're going to go for armor hit points. Absolutely. They're attacking in Seoul as well. They just have 1 million little fleets. That's the thing. Some of their fleets are decent sized, but they just have 1 trillion little ones that we're having a hard time chasing down. So we're probably going to have to think about how we want to deal with that. Well, the proper solution is to not lose our border stations, right? That's the proper solution there.
Our scholarly dreams have been scuppered.
Our scientist died. Okay, sure. So, we've cut them off in Shedi. And from here, I absolutely do want to attack Devasa. They have some fleets able to back that up, but nothing particularly strong. The Bloodstone Suffete should be capable of dealing with that. Now, the Diamond Suffete, we may actually want to split in half. The Diamond and Ruby Suffete. The Ruby is going to go over this direction, and the Diamond is going to continue going this direction. Okay, so we'll do that.
Technology secured.
There's our naval cap coming up. That'll be helpful. And we're going to go for additional naval cap for now. We have not yet arrived in Tianavek. Sad. Are they capable of attacking this? Yes, they are capable of attacking that citadel. Okay. So we're going to hit in Devasa momentarily. Now, we're not super up to date on our repairs with the Bloodstone Suffete. And actually, we're not entirely sure that we win this, are we? We'll see. I think we win this. Of course, they have that big ol' army right there. So that's not tremendously helpful. Well, we'll see.
Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, I think we do win it. That station is having a hard time dealing with that. Cool. So they're going to move through here. That's fine. We're going to go back up over this way, I think, and fight this fleet. We're going to jump drive to get there. And we'll wipe them out. No problem. Okay. In Devasa. We're through the armor and just working on the hull now. And it's down below half. Cool. The Diamond Suffete is going to continue to pursue into Sjoberg. There we go. And we can see that the Elf Great Reformer is coming down to Kimithar. Not a lot we can do about it, though. We're pulled in a lot of different directions right now, is the thing. A lot of different directions. Did we not actually fight them? We actually didn't fight them. Okay. Well, let's just go up and grab this. And then come to Taramba. Weird. So our station is not going to be successful in fighting the Juggernaut here. Obviously. But we're working on cleaning up all of this over here. The Diamond Suffete has to continue pursuing this force. And then these guys are going to move into Lysiria. Once they arrive there, these will be capable of moving in. So we're just going to move them in the old-fashioned way. We're garrisoning Devasa for the moment, although I do want the Bloodstone Suffete to make its way to Formalhaut, and we do need to continue to reinforce it. So we'll do something like that. Okay. So we're going to be arriving in Taramba soon. They're coming down over this way. We're actually going to go intercept them there. There we go. New contact. Okay, cool.
Enemy ships have been spotted.
For right now, I'm not too concerned about the new contact. Okay, we finally caught this force. That's a big deal.
Turn about. We cannot fight this foe.
And I want to go up to Wiu next, since we're right there. So we'll go do that. These guys have hit Kimithar, and that's to be expected. We're returning back to Devasa. We'll get there eventually. And they have a fleet on the way in. So, these guys are supposed to be taking Lysiria, and yeah, they are. So that's fine. We're going to come back and liberate Lysiria Prime. Cool. Now there's this force all the way down this way. They don't really have anywhere to go. But I want to come reinforce up at Devasa. Is that necessary? Actually, I don't think it is. I think these guys need to come down this way. Okay. So we want to fight this force over here. They're a little faster than we are, I think. But we should catch them soon. In theory. Yeah, they're going to fight this base, and we're definitely going to catch them there. Okay. Now then. We're holding at Devasa. This is an incursion, for sure. We're going to make our way down this way. Fighting these stations on the way. Continuing to reinforce over here. And yeah, they're definitely making a lot of gains over this way. Man, they're just pumping the ships out, and they have so many tiny little fleets. I want to push up to Darip with this force. Actually, I'm going to repair it first, and then we'll push up. These guys, they are going to jump drive over to Dubious Abyss and fight this force. They can reinforce as well. Okay. So, the Juggernaut is coming down this way. This is actually very interesting. Very interesting. Let's move to a Streakian for now. Okay. The Space Elves are being absolute jerks, right? Like, they didn't really have a good reason, in my opinion, to declare this war. But, sure.
Victory! Drink up, my loyal crew!
So, they can enforce peace anytime they want. They don't want to right now. But we got Lyciria back. That's good. So, we're making our way down here. Now, do we expect them to beat this station? Actually, yes, we do. Which is very unfortunate. To that end, we actually have to jump drive over in front of them. And then come back. Which makes me sad, but it is something we have to do. They have a lot of ships coming down over this way. The Bloodstone Suffete... Hang on, where did one of our fleets go? We had 4 fleets because I split one. Where's the Topaz Suffete? Did it get wrecked somewhere? I don't see that it's going to be returning. Where did it go? No, seriously, where's the Topaz Suffete? I don't think I accidentally disbanded it. That was one of our stronger fleets. There's no way that we lost it. It was up over here, chasing this fleet. Like, where did it go? I'm so confused right now. I'm gonna have to go back and check the video here. What happened to it? It should have been up here. There's nothing up here that's strong enough to destroy it. Nothing at all. And even if it was destroyed, we should see it, like, in the list as missing. It's just gone. Hang on. I'm gonna make a save here. And let's check the last autosave. So that would have been 6 months ago. Is it still there? I didn't see any notifications of a lost battle. Okay. Yeah, it's right here. The Topaz Suffete. Where did it go? Like, that's literally our strongest fleet. There's nothing over here. I'm very confused. I'm pretty sure I didn't accidentally disband it. Did it bug? If it bugged, then we'll just resume from this save here. I guess it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll investigate, see if I can figure out what happened to it. If it's a bug and the thing just vanished, then yes, we'll resume from this save. If it is not a bug and I just missed it somehow, then we will resume from this save. It's going to be one of these two. But yeah, look at that. I don't know where it went. The fleet strength just vanishes. I'll look into it, and in the description, I'll put if I found anything. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time.